Welcome to another episode and video on my Arduino Yun, which is an Arduino with embedded Linux and possibility to store data, which I am doing right here with a USB stick. It's connected over network. Reason for that is actually that it is part of Internet of Things, IoT originally. But because of some issues I found with the software, of which I reported right at the start of this series of videos about Arduino Yun, I disabled the IoT actually with respect to the wireless. So what is IoT without wireless? Well, not so much. So that was the IoT, Internet of Things capability. I can access it through the network, and as if you've seen the previous videos, then you know I am doing that consequently. The Arduino is connected to breadboard with electronics and fischertechnik mechatronics, and the objective is to acquire data from electronics like the pot meters, this one and that one, as well as signals that I get from this mechatronics shielding in rotation lamp and a phototransistor, and RC circuit, two pieces, and an NTC, negative temperature coefficient resistor type. There is a problem. The problem is that last time I found out that the array that I have filled in the program is not really filled the way I like it. Also, not all parts of the program produce the same amount of data. So in order to make sure that each row is filled equally, I introduced a value, 4 nines, and at the very end of last episode it turned out that the 4 nines appeared in places that I did not expect. So let me try to get things working by showing the current state. Then maybe, just maybe, I can get a nice graph. The results in the mathematical software Octave were better than I expected, but in Scilab not so much. So I need to figure that out as well. Anyway, let's see how things are going this time. So I had once again to, not here, to actually put or set the date to today's date. Then also check if the date of the file was the same, was correct, and at the moment that I put the date correct, it was correct. So let's check again. And this is something that I don't like. Yes, I take breaks in between recordings, but this shows that indeed data is being written to a file, and I'm not giving input. So that is not what I expected. Now if I take a look at the contents, this is what I was talking about. 1999 or 9999. But it's not just here. Here as well. Here and here and here and here and so on and so on and so forth. Which is something I don't like either. Now, as I said, this is the USB stick. This is not the file that is here, which is for some weird reason a complex number, imaginary number. And you have real numbers and complex numbers, and if you never heard about complex number, I advise you to read, to find Wikipedia or to consult a mathematical book or literature. I will put a link in my blog about or two complex numbers. Anyway, this is the graph that goes with this file, but since these numbers are not what I want, I can't effectively use it. On the other hand, this is not on the USB stick, this data. So I don't know why this is being dealt with as complex. So then let's go to the array. This is 3 times, or this is 3 by 6. No, not true. This is 2 by 5. This is smaller than. So it's 2, no, 3, let me see, yeah, 0, 1, oh that's wrong, wait, this is not correct, because when I'm looking at the columns, how many columns do I have? I have effectively here 4 columns. And that is not true. I have 5. This is the 5th column. 5 columns I do have. And right here I have 5 columns as well. And here I have 5 columns as well. So what do I have to do using 5 columns? This is this. And how many rows do I have? How many rows? Not here, but a bit lower. I have 3 rows. So let me state that clear. 0, 1. Oh, here it does go wrong. Because I have actually how many values do I have? This is 1. If the sensor value is larger than 500, yes, then smaller than 500, and then I have sensor value 2 and another sensor value 2. So those are 2 rows. So I don't need anything more than 2 rows, which implies the 2 rows are enough. 2 rows, 5 columns. And 5 columns means I hope I'm doing this correctly, because if I was wrong here, it means a complete mash up of this, mess up and mash, whatever. And then with the columns, this is correct, because now you have 5 columns, is 0 to 4, and this is also correct. Let's see how this is after I correct it. Other board and other port. This one and go. So time to log in again. And now I'm very curious how this is going to work out. Okay, now the date and time are right now. So what's the contents? And I have to skip until the end. Okay, so here it definitely changes. What happens when I give some data? That's an improvement. The 1999 is only now in the last column. So that is quite an improvement. Yes. The only thing though is that 1999 is unusable, because if you look at this number, this will have an effect. This will change by changing settings here. This won't change, so this will have a very odd effect. And with plots you can't say if 1999 or 9 or 4 nines ignore. Or maybe you can, but let's try anyway with this new stuff. So let me get a screwdriver again, this one, and give some input. Alright, now the chain runs again, sort of. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. And there is no signal on these 2 lines because I have no probe there. Let me add a probe. always nice to be complete. As long as possible. So the question is, where do I have it? Right. I need to take care of the wiring. This is better. And then put it right here. That is clear. Now for the other one, then I have all signals covered, kind of. Alright, and that is clear pulse width modulation, whereas the other one is not clearly pulse width modulation, but all depends on some data. And yes, this is nice data, but why doesn't the motor go? I saw it giving some movement. And that is end of file, end of data. So why don't I see the data now? And I am specifically looking at this line. Maybe this one as well. Oh really? And what's the setting? Pulse. Everything is pulse width modulated. So why don't I get... Oh wait, I need to look for the LED. This LED here needs to burn. And I need data. Maximum value. Okay, wait, I think I get it. Right, that's the point. I have to do it like this. Be careful with everything you have. Right, now I have the signal. Even despite I don't have data input. So now I have it, and let's go here and that's the whole thing. So now I've only 4, and let's turn it. So now I don't actually have a fixed column. And turn it again. So where's my fifth column? Okay, if I do this, because what is my fifth column anyway? My fifth column is sensor 2, sensor value 1, wait a minute. This is sensor value 2, row 3, column 5. Odd. I have to look into that. But otherwise I have I'm probably out of data. Yeah. Anyway, I have to look into that, and I want to export this data now to Octave. Alright, in order to get the latest of the data file to show in Octave, I had the nice idea to mount it at NFS, and then which is network file system, and then just read it from there, but I can't, so I have to copy it using secure copy. The reason that it can't be done is that I have to install NFS utilities on Arduino Yun, and there's something wrong with the packaging, so I can't do that. That's why. Anyway, I have to do it like this. Now it's copied. Now I have to return to Octave and say, right, this is the way to go. So should be. And I can't tell I like this. So why is my data still being imported as complex? That does not make sense. Let me search for that for a moment, because this is not going to be any easier. As well as that this should be doing something as well, and just like last time, I suspect that this is not going to happen. Alright. Nope, it says absolutely nothing. So while this in Octave is the way broken pipe, I don't care. This is a C-like way to do it. This isn't. But the fact that I get only three of these, that is remarkable. Let me see if I can change something like that. Although no, there's no use, because when I used 0, it went completely wrong. And now I have 5 rows, no, 5 columns, and this is an unlimited, unknown number of rows, but I have 5 columns, and this is again what I get. So I have to pay more attention to this. And well, let me once again get here. This is the end of the file, still all 9s at the end. So be it. This doesn't make sense. Okay, let me take a short look at it. Alright, and from this post online I found the reason why, which is displayed right on this line. So now I have read it with not a space but /t, which denotes tab, T-A-B, and then I get this column, which is completely, totally different, as you can see, and with this figure which not really makes sense, but better than the other one. And this doesn't make sense either, all the zeros. And another question is, if I go to this one, I have here all 99s in the same column. Here they are not in the same column, and I did copy the last one, so what's up with that? So, oh, this is, I need to go here. Alright, now which is the exact that is, oh yeah, right, this is always the latest date because the data continues. Data continues from, not from here, from here. So, lesson learned, but I'm not there yet. And indeed, I don't know yet how to do it in Scilab. Because of this, I still have to figure that one out. But here in Octave, I have gone one step further. How to deal with the rest remains to be seen. So, what did I do? I changed the data structure, number of columns, and very important, I changed the way I read the data in Octave. Not very much done, but coming close. Although it's too bad that I can't read just from NFS, Network File System. That would simplify a whole lot. Although the point is, of course, that if you want to read a file that is being written to, that's a whole different thing, I think, because now it is always open and always being written to as well. And I may have to change that. And that is the end of this episode. So, like I said, change in the data array, a change in Octave, and things look slightly better. Why things still don't work in the electronics, like this one, like these LEDs, like this one in combination with that one, and NTC. It remains an open question. This works, this works. Let me see if this still works. Yes, it works. Does this still work? No, because this doesn't work yet. Well, it does work, but not at the moment. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give it thumbs up and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Twitter. Please retweet, like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like and leave a comment. Please donate to show your support. And for more information, see my website. You can also decide to become a patron and have your name mentioned as a supporter on my website and with my videos. For more information, see my website. Thank you for watching. This is to be continued.